It's a comfortability thing. But if you're
my thing is this. Here's my whole thing is that all right. At the end of the day, I want to desire my woman at any time. One woman is my desire,
right?
And I want to be able to look at her and have an erotic desire at all times. Okay, so that would dilute it. It would.
That
not,
seems like really weird for a priest to
want to have I'm not a priest.
He's a pastor to have an erotic desire all the time for your wife. Like, can't you just? You said you wanted to have an erotic desire for her all the time.
I want to find my wife desirable at all times. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that.
But why is she not desirable? Because she has gas.
Because
like maybe she just ate a burrito.
Because stinking is not sexy. You can't be stinking and sexy. They don't go together.
I don't know.
I mean, but
Stink
you can
and
just
sexy do not go together at all.
I don't know. I'll fart right now.
But you don't necessarily have to have sex with them while they're farting, you know?
I think
and
you're
that's the
missing.
whole thing about
Naturally, you don't want.
But what he's not saying when you're having sex. I think what he's saying, like, if they're like out in public
but
doing
all
whatever, just
women
farting.
fart.
Some people,
everybody
do you burp too?
Everybody, yeah, you heard me burp a couple times.
So would you do like that? That's just like, oh man.
You don't like that, like when like it's not even like when they're doing sex, but like when it's out when a woman is out. Say you're out with your woman and they're in public and they're burping and farting and not acting ladylike. That makes you look at them and see if you like differently, like less desirable and less attractive.
Are you asking me personally?
Yeah.
I like ladies. I love
What
ladies.
about like
so? But like
you
so,
live
burping
with
and
this
farting
woman.
in public isn't ladylike.
Okay,
That-
you
that-
live with this woman. Let's say you're at home, you're watching a movie, you're
go
eating
to the
popcorn.
extreme.
She's farting. She's got gas.
That's
She
not
had a bean
extreme.
burrito.
So
I'd be like, why don't you bring your ass to the bathroom? Shit.
So
That's what I would say.
So,
Like
would you
maybe in
go
public.
okay, you guys are
just to
trying.
fart?
Because I want to smell this funk.
Yes, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Humans are gonna do that.
Humans are gross.
I think that
Bodies.
we're taking it into like where it's like, oh yeah, she just farts, and it's like, no, that's disgusting, and that's nasty. That's nasty stuff, and it's like you, I'm the wrong guy to ask that question, but
I'll be blind. I don't think it's sexy.
It's not sexy.
You'll be
It
like,
doesn't
and
have
they
to be
know it.
sexy.
Some guys
It's
do.
not meant to be sexy.
I'll say
I'm
some
not.
guys do.
So like. I'm not
No guy
farting
thinks
so that you
farting
think
is
I'm
sexy.
sexy.
Oh, that's
Like I'm just farting because I'm a human
No.
being.
You ask him,
And I don't expect my boyfriend to think I'm sexy in that moment, but I know he's going to think I'm sexy 3 minutes later because my ass is fat and I look good. It has nothing to do with the fact that I just shat.
maybe if that smell disappears,
Well,
he
yeah,
will.
it's
Well, you know, you take a shower, you know, take a shower before you have sex, whatever.
I'm just checking.
But
You might get freaky.
you know, if you
The
rule out
possibility
the women that fart, you're going to have nothing left.
I think you're
He's not saying that though.
so it's like people
So
that
you
use the
can't
bathroom.
fart.
So what? Hold on.
front
I
of
think.
you.
Yeah, I
Correct
don't
me if I'm wrong. It's not necessarily the farting, but it's not ladylike.
It's not ladylike. Conduct yourself like a lady. I'll conduct myself like a man. I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to, like, that's the liberty with being a woman. Women can turn switches off and on to whatever leisure they have. They can just say, you know what, today I'm going to just do crazy stuff, and then tonight I'm just going to be a lady. Men can't do that. Men can't go say, I'm going to wear some bra and panties and some heels, and then tonight I'm going to be 50 Cent.
Bruce Jenner did it. Caitlyn Jenner did it for a long time.
Okay.
What is he right
Outside-
now? Isn't he
yeah.
someone else now?
But men can't normally do that. Men can't turn.
Okay, wait.
Switch on.
So to you, is your wife? She's sexy to you all the time.
That's the desire.
She
So-
doesn't fart in front of you.
I'm an understanding guy. I like, you can excuse, but here's the thing:
Like,
I wouldn't be
so-
married to a woman that doesn't want me to desire her and see her like.
Well, for sure, definitely.
So the fact that she doesn't care how I see her, she wouldn't be my wife. So it's an oxymoron.
But why should I expect you to see me differently because I fart in front of you? Or, you know, like, I would expect my boyfriend to give me the same energy after I fart in front of him as
That's
I expect.
disgusting. No, it stinks though.
It does. It
My
pisses
farts
me
actually
off
don't
sometimes.
stink. And
Yeah,
so-
no, it
so-
makes
so-
me
so-
mad.
Yeah.
So here's the
I don't wanna
thing.
get into it.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Just knowing, like, if you're very oral, fascinated, with your partner, knowing that, and everybody's different. So like when I think of that and like, ooh, I'm restricting my sex life now because of and that's what we're saying.
But that's your choice to be thinking of that in that moment.
Well, you can't help that
I
it affects
think
you
you guys
that
are-
way. I mean,
So you're saying
that's
you're
like a
missing-
preference. That's just a preference.
you're saying
Nobody
that-
wants stinking by their face.
Well, yeah,
okay?
you
I
watch
will
that
tell you
shit.
that,
Don't
but
put it
because I
stinking
get
in your
mad
face.
sometimes,
Huh?
or yeah.
Why do you
But,
get mad?
It's like a
That's rude to do that. Like
Well, because
to
sometimes,
make a
like, it-
stinky. Like you can't do that. That's rude. But
Some
like,
of them
you know,
linger.
but so
It's bad.
all farts stink.
not all of them.
No.
Sometimes
no,
they don't.
Right.
I feel like
Some
mine
are
does
worse than
stink.
others. Like I'll
They
tell
all
you.
stink. There's no fart that, oh man, that smells good. I want to wear that on my clothes. Nobody says that.
There's
Come
none
on
that
now.
smell
Pages.
good, but there's some you just don't smell.
There's some you want
Or some that go away right away, but some linger forever, and those are the ones you get pissed off about.
Yeah,
but like
those
you're
are
so
You guys are
pissed.
missing
You're,
the
you're
majority.
pissed off and you're
It
laughing.
stinks.
How it's funny.
Stinking and sexy don't. That's my whole point.
Right, so you're not gonna fuck in that moment, but you're both gonna laugh, and you're gonna be kind of annoyed
No.
because they fucking smell. But you
It's a
still love 'em.
vulnerability thing.
No.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
still
about
love 'em.
vulnerability.
Yeah,
No,
if you can't
but-
love me at my poop pant, then you don't
Yeah.
deserve me at my.
Right.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That
absolutely.
That saying is that saying. If you don't love me at my worst, you don't.
Okay,
worst,
so
you don't
what-
love me
what-
at my best.
so-
That's just
so-
so.
I said at my poop pant,
If,
that's
what if he
way
pees
different.
in the bed?
I just
He
saying.
pees
I've
in-
had that happen.
I wouldn't date.
I've had
if,
that
if he was a
happen.
chronic
Really
bed peer.
drunk.
Wait, what happened?
But like,
What'd
if you
say?
pee in the
They
bed
pee in the bed.
once, who cares? But if you're constantly peeing in the bed, then
Well,
Then
if it's
some-
when he drinks, whenever he gets really drunk,
I
he always
had-
wets the bed.
Yeah.
I had
That's the thing.
an ex like that, yeah.
Well,
And it sucked.
he's
And
like-
every time he'd be like, "What? I'm pretty sure that's sweat." And I'm like, I'm like, no, dude.
Smell it.
No, it was because there was so much. It didn't really have much of a smell because it was like the entire bed.
Wow.
And obviously, I
Golden
was
bath.
irritated. But like, what am I gonna do? Like,
okay, but that
never have sex with
directly
them again?
affects you. You know,
And it
like
was
you have to
yucky,
buy
yeah.
a new mattress. Like you gotta,
No,
I
he
gotta
didn't
lay
buy
in
a
that
new
Yeah.
bed.
mattress. That was the
You know, that's
problem.
totally different.
No, it's not. It's something that turns you off.
It's not a turn off though. It's like,
That's not a
You
turn
just,
off.
you just said you'd have to get a new mattress and stuff. If it wasn't, you'd be like, "Yeah,
well,
man,
I'm
come
not
on, let's
shitting
roll
in
around."
the bed though.
Yeah.
You know, it's totally different. You're just
I think what the boys are trying to say, if
Yeah,
if his woman is doing something that's a turnoff, and he tells them not to do that,
That
they should
turns me
they
off.
should respect that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
disgusting because anything that stinks does not go by my face or in my mouth. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's like that's
Yeah.
not that.
But then, if that is your preference, you shouldn't expect her to leave the room when she's got to fart. Like, she should be able to say, "Hey, I'm gonna fart. Why don't you get your
No.
ass up out of here?"
No, but that's still not ladylike. It's like it's like elegance is something that we
I
don't
grew up
teach
in
anymore.
I grew up in a
That's true.
very, very strict
ele-
household
Or
where
manners,
my
like
mom
etiquette.
Elegance.
beat that shit into my brain. Like, this is ladylike. This is acceptable. And I feel like
didn't learn
that's
any
what's
of
made
that.
me absolutely hate all these societal norms, because we're just conforming to fit in this box that everybody has for us, when I'm just a human being on the fucking rock that's floating in space. Why should somebody else get to tell me when I can fart, who I should be with, what I should look like? Like, why? why?
No. Some guys gonna love and cherish that. But
No,
the
yeah,
thing
for sure.
is that
Exactly.
that
And that's all a personal preference, you
You know
know?
what you sound like to me? You're the way you are.
Yeah,
'Cause
you're
you just
as
want to
is.
be a rebellious.
Yeah,
like you're
very
like I'm just
defiant.
rebelling because that's how I was raised.
I'm
so that's
farting 'cause
my
I'm rebellious.
that's my excuse
Fuck
for
you,
being
Mom.
like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
show them the rest of my
Can I
life.
be honest, you
know,
you seem like you're just defiant for whatever happened to your childhood.
Yeah.
You're just very like, oh, you.
Her mom didn't let her fart.
There's
I'm not trying to down you. That's
And
just what
me
I
and
see.
him come from a culture where elegance is praised, and that's desirable.
But I think I'm also an extremely elegant.
You can't be. No, you can't be.
You can't.
Come on, you know that's why you like. You know that's.
Yeah.
And you
You
guys
can
are
have
very
manners.
honest.
I
compared to
have
me.
extremely good manners.
Compared
and
to me.
That's not good
Yeah,
manners,
she-
farting and burping.
I
But she
wouldn't-
wasn't
I
always
don't
like
fart
that.
and burp though in front, like at the dinner table.
You
or
fart
something.
You wouldn't
at this
in front of
table.
your
You do it on a
mom.
podcast in front of thousands.
I didn't yet.
So I'm sure if I was
haven't.
eating a burger, you'd still fart.
Sure.
Yeah,
If I
so
had
that's
to.
not
dinner
elegant.
table.
Not
But
when
you wouldn't
somebody's
know.
Eating. That's like the universal rule. When somebody's eating, please don't do that.
But see,
That's
now
bad.
it's like we can't.
People
have
be
a switch
farting
for
all day, all around us, and you don't know the difference.
That's
Oh, I know.
elegant. That's very elegant for a woman to do it, and like, okay, we don't want to, like, for a woman to say, "Oh, I'm gonna blow it up." It's like that's not that. for a woman doing that, that's not elegant at all. It's
No.
like elegance is something that I desire and praise, and it puts yourself in a different class.
Cleanliness is
Yeah.
next to godliness.
Yeah, here you go preaching now. You're gonna be a pastor. No,